Hey, Kentucky, everyone. We are in the kitchen with Miss Allison Davis, chef
And Miss
extraordinaire.
Lisa, hi.
I love calling you chef extraordinaire because it
well,
really.
I'll take it.
Well, you know what though? I mean, I've learned so much just being in the kitchen with you,
Yeah.
and all the different recipes that you've had. But this week we're focusing on healthier kind of lunches,
Right,
for
right.
folks.
Things that I think you can make up ahead of time
Yeah.
that'll still stay good and fresh and just, yeah,
And
yummy.
they kind of have a retro feel to them too, like from
Sort
when
of,
I was
yeah.
a young child, like we did the Santa
Yeah.
Patties before. And now, what do you have for us this week?
Well, nothing's more classic, I think, than potato salad,
There it
right?
is.
But this is a totally different spin. It's almost what we called, I found the recipe actually in a magazine I picked up this month from Clean Eating.
Okay.
And I love their recipes because, again, it's clean, it's not super complicated ingredient-wise. And so this is kind of like a Caesar potato salad.
Okay.
But also kind of antipasti-ish because
okay.
we're adding in some jarred, just right out of the can, artichoke hearts.
Very nice.
What I have gone ahead and done is we roasted off the potatoes
Okay.
in the oven at, say, 375 with a little olive oil for about 15 to 25 minutes,
Okay.
you know, just depending on the size of your potatoes. I did kind of a large dice, nice chunks, and we're going to put that into the bowl. But
Okay.
that way they're already softened. They have a nice kind of outer skin, and they're just delicious.
And you
So
seasoned them a little bit
just
too?
with salt and pepper.
Okay.
And I put olive oil on them, but you could also do coconut oil, which I love on potatoes as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
So
Okay.
if you would, let's go ahead and add those
Yep.
into the bowl. What I'm doing is I'm quartering the artichoke hearts to go in with the potatoes. And then a couple other things that we're going to add into this, and then we're going to make the dressing. So we are going to add a little crunch and sweetness with carrots. So I don't know if you know, but carrots actually have a lot of just natural sugar, and so to me they add a great you know, kind of sweetness to various dishes. So
Okay.
we're going to go in with the carrots, and I'm just going to kind of thinly slice those up.
And there you are with the rocking, cutting.
Yeah, it's that rocking motion, just kind of moving the knife forward. All right, so I think we're good there. We'll just add those sliced carrots in there. I'm going to go in with a little bit of capers. It's going to give a nice little brine, and you know how classic potato salad always has like the pickles, you know, in there.
Yeah.
So this kind of adds that little bit of a briny pickle-like
Okay.
flavor. And then we're going to add sun-dried tomatoes. So that's going to kind of give us a little oil too in there.
Ooh,
But
yum.
sun-dried tomatoes with the artichokes is really going to give it a nice flavor.
Very good.
So you can start to stir that up.
With muscle this time.
Yeah,
right?
a little more elbow grease. And then the only other thing I'm going to have you do while I'm working on the dressing
Okay.
is we're going to chop up some fresh parsley.
Okay.
I love somehow in almost every dish that I make trying to somehow incorporate fresh herbs. I just don't think that there's a comparison between the dried and the fresh. So if you can get fresh, and especially this time of year in the summer, I mean, herbs are just bountiful. So let's use them. Use them up. Don't let them go to
Absolutely.
waste.
All right.
So take that, and we're going to start chopping off our parsley.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a little bit of a dressing here, kind of a Caesar style, but maybe a fast version.
Okay.
I'm going to start with some minced garlic or processed garlic.
How many cloves did you put in there?
I did about 4,
Okay.
and you know, this again is super simple. We're going to go in with some Dijon and some mayonnaise. If you wanted to make your own mayonnaise, you could start with just some egg yolks and then add some oil to that with some lemon juice. But we're just going to take this, I talked about this Sir Kensington when we did those salmon patties, and
Yes,
it's
yeah.
just so yummy. So a little bit of mayonnaise in there with the garlic, with some Dijon. We're going to add some lemon juice. If you
Okay.
would cut that in half for me, I'm going to juice just half that lemon in there.
Okay.
Perfect.
There you go.
She's getting so good now. All right, so a little lemon juice, and then this is going to be dairy-free versus you could add Parmesan, and classically you have Parmesan in your Caesar dressing,
Yeah.
but we are going to add nutritional yeast. Now I've used this with some things with Troy, but it definitely adds that Parmesan flavor.
Really?
Yeah, and you can get it anywhere. I picked this one up at Trader Joe's, but it's just nutritional yeast. So we're going to add some of that in there.
Okay.
A little salt and pepper.
All right. How's the parsley looking? Am I getting it
I
small
think you're
enough?
great.
Is
Yeah,
that
let's
good?
add that parsley in there.
All right.
And I'm going to mix this up, and then this is going to go just a minute.
Yeah.
This is going to go over top of the potato salad and just coat it and give it that nice Caesar dressing flavor.
And then it's good,
and
it's good to go.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow. Well, for this recipe and many other recipes, go to our website at WTVQ.com/Midday Kentucky. Go to the recipes tab, or you can check it out on Allison's website at wildtimecooking.com. For this recipe, please take your time to look at all of the other recipes as well that's on our site. We'll be right back right after these messages.